Trading crypto just became a whole lot easier with Fairdesk. Now you can control $125,000 with just $1,000 in your account. Think of the potential upside. If you only have $1,000 and prices double, well, you could make $126,000. We'll go over everything in detail in the video, but while there are a lot of potential risks with doing this, there's also a lot of upside. So today's video, we're going to go over a step-by-step guide of how to use Fairdesk cryptocurrency exchange in a simple and easy format. So let's hop into the studio. All right, so Fairdesk is a cryptocurrency derivatives exchange. It's a place where you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies, but the interesting thing about this platform and why I wanted to talk about it today is because of leverage trading. A lot of people are always asking, well, how can you make more profit during a bull market or during a bear market? And one of the ways that you could do this is through leverage trading. And leverage trading is essentially when you borrow money to invest more than you actually have in that account. For example, let's say you only have $1,000 in your account on Fairdesk. You can go ahead and actually trade with $125,000. They offer up to 125x leverage. So it is very risky, but during bull markets, during bear markets, you can maximize your returns by controlling more money than you actually have in that account. Second thing about Fairdesk is that their team is well established. This isn't something just thrown together randomly. You can see they already have 24-hour trading volume of over $1.8 billion daily, but the team behind Fairdesk is actually pretty interesting. If we look at it, they were founded by 6 former Binance executives, 3 former Morgan Stanley architects. They have the best of the best in terms of crypto industry, in terms of the financial industry, and they have a lot of exciting stuff going for them. But really, the reason I wanted to talk about them today was because of this leverage trading. People are always asking, how can you make money? Like, you need more money to make money. And this is exactly how you could do this. Even if you don't have a lot of money, you can actually control more than you have. It's very risky, and you need to be careful, but there's a lot of opportunity to make a lot of money here. Okay, so the first step in order to use the platform is you obviously need to sign up. Very easy to do. In order to trade their up to 40 plus assets, you just go use my link in the description. You'll get up to $300 when you sign up, and you go to the top, you click sign up. It'll bring you to the sign up page, and all you need to do is enter your email address and your password. You don't need any sort of KYC. You don't need any sort of other verification. All you need is an email address and a password. Very simple, easy for anyone to use no matter what country you're located in. And I've seen a lot of people have problems if they're located in different countries using other exchanges. So this is very easy. The second thing you need to do is once you get into your account, you need to go ahead and deposit money. Very easy to do. You just click on deposit. You go ahead here. It supports BEP20, ERC20, TRC20, any type of USDT it supports. It also supports a bunch of other tokens as well, but I'm going to stick with USDT and I'm going to use ERC20. You go ahead, you just copy this address, paste it in wherever you have your funds, and then you deposit your money into the account. Now that I've deposited the funds, you can see down below I deposited 465 USDT. You can look and see the address. You can see all of the history right here for all the deposits. Also, if you go back, you can click on wallet, see all of the assets I have in the account. Right now, it's just that first deposit I made of $465. And lastly, before we dive into some of the details, is you could see the deposit bonus. Right now, when you go ahead, you make a deposit, you get 5% bonus of the amount you deposit. It's up to $300. So make sure to take advantage of that using the link down below. But now let's talk about a couple of things you need to know with the overall system, with a couple of technical phrases before we dive into actually making a trade. The first thing is USDT perpetual. And what USDT perpetual is essentially it's a linear contract. The margin used for this linear contract is USDT, and this is important because it's different than other types of contracts. Second thing you need to know before we dive into trading is what is cross margin? What is isolated margin? So cross margin is essentially where the margin for the account is shared between all open positions, meaning that if you have Bitcoin, you have Ethereum, you have Cardano, whatever that is, well, the margin is shared across all of those accounts, meaning that if one position drops, it spreads it out across all of your other positions. Isolated margin is margin assigned to one single position, meaning that if that one price drops, you are at risk of having like a margin call and your account being liquidated. So it's important to realize there are two different types of margin. There is the cross margin and there is the isolated margin. So now when we go about actually investing, you can see right now we're with Bitcoin versus USDT. When you go here, you can see that you can adjust the margin that you want to actually have on the top right. Right now it's at 20x, but you could change that all the way up to 125x. It says, see, your leverage is high. Please manage your risk accordingly. Basically just showing us that, look, yes, now we can trade with $50,000, even though I only have $465 in the account, meaning that if Bitcoin's price drops just a little bit, well, my account will be liquidated pretty quickly. So that is the risk of using this much margin, but you could change it however much you want. And if Bitcoin's price goes up 100% and it doesn't drop anything, I could make $50,000 off of my $465 in this account. Very possible, but you just have to be careful with that risk, manage your risk appropriately. Last thing is with different types of orders. So before we actually go about making an order, I want to go over a couple of different things. Market order is right here, right in the middle. That is just where you buy it at the market price. You click how much you want to actually buy. You could say 25%, 50% of your position, and you just buy it. That's at the market price. The second type of order is a limit order, and with a limit order, you're essentially just saying buy Bitcoin at this price or better. So here it's $57,367. You're saying buy Bitcoin if it's at this price or better. So this price or lower, let's buy Bitcoin. And once Bitcoin price drops below that position, it'll execute your buy order. Lastly is with conditional. Conditional, you essentially say that you want to have, let's say, a trigger price. And you're saying if Bitcoin's price hits this certain level, I want to buy this much Bitcoin. It's another type of, let's say, limit order, but with just an extra condition. These are the three types of orders. I would say mainly just use a limit order or a market order if you want to make it simple. Limit order, you're saying, I'll buy it if it's at this price or better. That's an easy way to go about doing it with a limit order. Enough of the talking. Let's jump in, make a couple of trades really quickly. So rather than use BTC, let's go to Polkadot. We're going to do Polkadot right now, and we're going to make a limit order. So what you do is we'll say at, what's the price right now? $40.03. We'll just say if it's $40.07 or better, we're going to execute a buy for 25% of our position, and we'll say we're going to open a long thing. So let's go right here. Boom. Open. Order submitted. And you could see right now, we didn't use any margin on this one, but you could see it tracks the realized profit and loss. You could see it shows the market price, shows all of this, and right on the bottom. Very easy. Let's go about and now make another trade. Let's say like, let's say for Avalanche. We're going to go to Avalanche. It's at $132. This thing has been making a rally as of lately. Let's click on another 25% position. We'll say at, let's go up a little bit higher just so we know it'll be confirmed for sure. And we'll open another long position. Boom. Easy. Now we have two open positions. They're long positions, so you could see right here, this is the market price. This is the realized profit and loss. Easy, simple. We can see exactly what is going on with our accounts. It also shows ROE, so that's very interesting as well. Last thing is, if you want to actually close a position, take some profits, see if you've maybe lost some money, well, all you do is we're at Avalanche. You just click on close right here. So we were at open. You just click on close and you click close long position. I don't want to close it. I want to keep these open. I just want to do it as an example, but all you do is you click close long. Those are very simple, easy ways to go about making limit buy orders. You could do profit and loss. You could do a lot of other things with this, but that is just the basic. You could also up your leverage a little bit more. Now let's wrap it up by talking a couple of things with security, because I don't want to put my money in anything where it isn't secure. With Fairdesk, like we said, we talked about Morgan Stanley, we talked about Binance. All of their executives at Fairdesk worked at these companies. But a couple of other important things are that they have 24-hour support, 24/7 support. That is a pro. They also have multi-level security, which is also very important as well. We can look at, for example, their About Us section talks about it there. And then the last thing is going to be with their team, like we said. Team is very strong. I like to have people in the traditional financial world, crypto world, mashed into one. That's exactly what Fairdesk does. So anyways, that's what's going on with Fairdesk, how to use it step by step, what it does, the team, how to go about buying, selling, depositing money, and very easy to use, has lower fees, lower commission rates than other platforms. You can maximize leverage using this and really take advantage of the money you have. And that's what's important with crypto. Using whatever money you have to maximize your investment with leverage, you're able to do that. So that's what's going on. Let me know your thoughts on Fairdesk. Make sure you use the link down below to get $300 when you deposit some funds. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.